Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to another Sunday ride series. And today's ride we're going to head up towards Kirby Lonsdale, then we're going to go up towards Settle, we're going to go up towards Kirby Stephen and then over towards Tan Hill on the tops before dropping down into Hawes and then returning home via Caton Road, I think. So that's the plan. We've got Mark ahead of us on his fluoro grey MT10, so two MT10s out today, and it looks to be a nice ride, so stick around, stay tuned and enjoy the ride, guys. So we're just heading through Hornby now, and I'm just reflecting back on the temperatures of last week, which got up to 42 degrees by the time I hit France, heading up to the Netherlands. And if you haven't seen that episode, it's a two-parter, and I'll put the link above just here. So lovely blue skies today, and it looks to be a good day for a ride out. I do see a lot of guys on the forums and the Facebook groups actually complaining about Belgium being in the quarantine zone now as of last Thursday. So I think I hit the Netherlands at the right time, and I believe France is about to go on a 2-week quarantine if you return from there. So I think it's scuppering a lot of guys' plans, which is a shame, especially if they have to take another 2 weeks off work to quarantine, which some cases is not possible. So I've seen a lot of you mention the NC500 in Scotland as an alternative, and I can only highly recommend it. I've done it once and thoroughly enjoyed it. And there was a comment on the Facebook group yesterday where somebody had said, oh, it's rubbish, you can't open your bike up and get up to any speed on the sweeping roads. Well, I disagree there, because all the way up past Ullapool and lovely roads, absolutely gorgeous, some of the best roads I've ever ridden. It's only the single track stuff at the very top that you can't go daft on, but why would you? Just enjoy the scenery and the views. That's what you go for, isn't it? You know, you should go to the track if you want to just see what the top speed of your bike is. Absolute nuts. Everyone's entitled to their opinion though, aren't they? And it does get a bit silly sometimes on these groups with people arguing with each other. Can't be doing with it. So we're just coming past Stevenson's Motorcycles Sales and Repairs, and I do remember that shop from many years ago when I was a young wee lad. My favourite hump to wheelie off there. Okay, we're just coming up to the A6 here. We can go left towards Kirby Lonsdale and Devil's Bridge, or you can head right towards Skipton just there. We're just heading left, and we're going to turn right past Devil's Bridge and then up towards Sedbergh. So it looks like it's quite busy today at the bridge, and this is the famous Devil's Bridge up in this region, so if you're travelling up here, worth a stop. Always very popular over weekend. lots of bikes. So one of the things that, if you've watched the previous video, which was on the way back from the Netherlands, you'll have seen I used a camping self-inflating pillow to put under my backside for very long hours in the saddle, and really worked. I know you can buy the air cushions, but to be honest, it was a great experience sitting on a cushion of air. And I actually rode, I think I set off from the Netherlands at about, I don't know, must have been about 1 o'clock, and so I was, other than 20 minutes on the Channel Tunnel, pretty much riding solid, with fuel stops in between and things, just filling up. So yeah, probably about 9 hours I think it was in the saddle, and that was on the Friday and also on the Sunday, so pretty intense. Didn't use the air cushion going out, didn't think of it. I used it on the way back, and I can tell you this, that there was no trouble getting off the bike after 9 hours on it. It was really great, so highly recommended. Get yourself to a camping shop, buy yourself, I think it was a Vango sleeping pillow, a self-inflating one, not just an inflatable one. The self-inflating ones have some foam, like corrugated foam inside. Those are the ones you need, and basically you can blow it up to whatever feels right for you, really. Just a bit of trial and error, but I tended to just have about an inch of air in between myself and the saddle, and yeah, really worked. So if you haven't seen it, go and check out the video. I'll put a link above just here, and that's the Vango self-inflating pillow, bought in most camping shops. So we're just on the lovely windy twisty route going from Kirby Lonsdale, actual Devil's Bridge Road, all the way up to Sedbergh now. Lovely winding road, just be careful from caravans and things, especially when it's Appleby Horse Fair. You get the old horse boxes and all that kind of stuff coming up and down this road. And also, especially today, I see there's a lot of tractors out there cutting grass, so just be careful of tractors pulling out of field gates and things. Little telltale sign is you normally see grass on the road or some dirt or something off the tractor tyres, and if you see that, class it as a warning that there could be something pulling out ahead. Okay, so we just turn right towards Sedbergh. We're just coming into Sedbergh town, where we're just going to head straight through the village, and this will then take us up towards Kirby Stephen. Lovely little cottages coming through here. Really nice pub, the Dalesman Country Inn, hotel, bar, restaurant on the left. Good place. And we're just going to do a shortcut. I was hoping to get rid of all these cars, but I see Mark snipped through this little ginnel, or whatever you want to call it. A few more little shops and things through here. And then there are some public toilets just up here. Whether they're open or not is another thing. And then when we get out the other end just here, turn left. And then we'll stay on this road, which is an absolute corker of a road to Kirby Stephen. And it's the A683. You can turn right there, which is another great one, an A684 towards Hawes. But what we're going to do, we're going to head to Kirby Stephen, and then we're going to head over Tan Hill. So we've just got a speed camera just here on the right hand side. Plenty of them out on a weekend up this way. They're either here or they're at Hawes. Try and clear this car in front of us just now, catch up to Mark. Nice sweeping road, sweeping bends all the way up. It's quite a fast road. Just got to be careful of this bridge just here, it just catch you out sometimes. Nice to see they resurfaced it though. There used to be a big pothole right in the middle of it. Bit of wind around today, so I do apologise if you're hearing any wind on the microphone. Okay, and then we're just going to turn right at the road end here towards Kirby Stephen and Brough, A685. And then we're up into the mountains here. When we get to Kirby Stephen, we're going to actually do a right and then head over towards Tan Hill, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is the highest pub in this region on top of the hill. So it's certainly a lot cooler than it was last weekend. We're just reading 16 degrees currently, which I'm not complaining about. As long as there's blue sky and the roads are dry, I'm happy. Doesn't matter what temperature it is. You can always put more clothing on or take more clothing off. And we're just coming into Kirby Stephen here. Bit of a traffic jam. So I see Mark's new tyres. Not sure what they are, I'll double check on those. But I need to get some tyres on actually after that long trip last week. I think in total it was about 1,200 miles in 2 days. So when I was coming back from the Netherlands last week, I had a text message. Had to fill out a like a quarantine form. And I think that's pretty much for everyone coming back into the country if they've been out. Just an online thing. You just had to put, you know, which countries you'd been to, your phone number, your email, and I'm not sure what follow-up will come from that. But I've heard a few reports, people asking for the form or being, you know, asked to show it at the crossings coming back into UK. But I have to say I never got asked for it at all on the Channel Tunnel coming back. In fact, it was all very laxed, and they just basically asked for my reservation and my passport, that's it. So I presume they can see it online, a bit like the American ESTA visa type thing. And these interesting, crazy times that we're going through. Old Temperance Hall there, 1856 I think it said on the building. Yeah, so this is a nice old road, this that goes up towards Tan Hill. It does turn single track I think at some point. And then we'll get to a fork in the road where we'll do a right I think it is, and there's 100 yards up the road then you've got the Tan Hill pub on the top. I have eaten there in the past. I don't know whether they're serving food or even open currently, so we'll soon see, I hope. And then from there I think we need to carry on that road to Hawes. I've not been up this way that many times. Should come up more really. It's not too far away from where I live. So I've got the standard seat on, I actually went out with my daughter yesterday on the bike, bless her. She kept asking me, and I took her last year for the first time, and she really liked it. So I didn't video any of it. She didn't want to be on camera. But yeah, she's pretty good on the back. I always put my top box on so she can lean back against the pad on there. And I also have like a belt that I put round, a special motorcycle belt that has 2 handles on it, so she can hold on to, so she doesn't have to sit right close to me and hug me. But yeah, can't even feel she's on the back when she's there. So we went up into the Lake District and had a little pootle around, and also dropped in a card and a present for my nephew, as I missed his birthday while I was away last weekend. Just coming into Nateby, if that's how you pronounce it. Keep getting corrected on these places. So we're going to go left now on the B6270. So yeah, it was a fun little ride out with my little girl yesterday. Just wondered what your thoughts are about kids on bikes. You know, she's 12 now. She's quite tall for 12. Up on the single track road now into the hills. I never used to be a lover of single track roads and roads like this, and that's perhaps why I haven't been up here that often, but I do like to explore now a little more, try and find new places. Now I would imagine this is normally quite a popular road up to Tan Hill, and even for sports cars you get a lot of people meeting up on the tops, but doesn't look to be any cars just yet. Road surface, as you can probably tell, is a little bit bumpy. I have taken stabilisation off my helmet cam, and I've done that mainly because it crops too much of the image, and I don't like it. I like the image a little bit wider. My neck is doing its best to keep the footage stable. A few sheep on the road up here, just be careful. Don't want one of them running out in front of you. God, down to 15 degrees. A bit chilly. And there's me, thought we were having a heat wave again this weekend. So I guess it missed us up north. We're just passing into the Yorkshire Dales National Park. Welcome to Richmondshire. Now, one thing I've noticed, and looks like they've repaired a bit of road just here that we're on, but is it me, or have they changed the way they resurface roads all of a sudden? And I'm saying that because if you've ever seen them like put tar and stuff on roads. Now, I thought this car in front, Mark having just passed him, would have let me by just now. Nice of the camper van to let us by though. Very nice. Top bloke. Where was I? Yeah, so road surfacing. So they used to just tar the roads and throw stone chippings all over it. Now I've been over a couple of recently done ones, and basically there's no stone chippings on the road. It's like somebody's surfaced it, bedded it in, and then swept them off. I don't know whether they're, like I say, using a different technique, but I've not had an issue this year. Whereas normally I scream and shout and swear and all kinds of stuff at these new resurfaced roads. A bit of water across the road in places, just got to be careful. So plenty of sheep around on the roads. They're actually quite used to the noise of cars and bikes. They just lie on the side of the road like here and don't move. Not really scared. but you never know, one could always come out and try and headbutt your front wheel. Lots of camper vans and people wild camping up here, right on the tops. Always fancied hiring a camper van and taking off, doing Scotland actually. West Coast would be nice. And that brings me on to my next trip really. Last weekend was just not really a biking trip, but just to see a mate and do a bit of boating, and the guy actually had a heart problem a while ago, so I wanted to head over and see him, and that was the reason for the trip mainly, and to see his boat and spend some time really. So yeah, the next trip would probably be Scotland, and I'm probably looking at the beginning of September sometime. And I'm going to head up to Oban and the west coast up there, see how far we get. I'll try and do it over a long weekend, probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Not going to do the NC 500 again. I think every man and his dog at the moment is probably doing that. So we're just coming up to Tan Hill, just on the right there. Obviously open. A few people there. Just at the junction here, you can go left to Caber, never been there, 9 miles, and then just go right and we'll probably pull up just here at Tan Hill Inn, 1,732 feet. A bit colder, isn't it, Mark? Huh? Cold up here. Yeah. Thought that we were going to have a heat wave. Cold. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's Tan Hill. They are open, they are serving, and we're just going to head past them now. We didn't have anything to eat or drink, we just had a bit of a rest, and we're going to push on now down towards Leyburn, which this road takes you to, and then we're going to head towards Hawes, and then over towards the Ribbles Head Viaduct, and then from there down into Settle, where we'll pull up actually at Settle Square, and I quite fancy a sandwich or something from the Ye Old Naked Man Cafe, which is a great spot. It was featured in the cafe series a little while back, so if you look in the back catalogue on the playlist, you'll find that. And I was just talking to Mark around tyres actually, just there, because my Bridgestone T31 tyres have pretty much squared off in the middle now, pretty much at the end of their life. And he's actually put some Avon Storms on that bike in front. He kind of rates them. They're about 80 quid cheaper than anything else out there on the market. And I was just looking at the mileage. I think I've done about 16,695 now on this bike. And this is the third set of tyres I've had on it. So I had the original S20s, which lasted around 4,000 miles, if that. And then after that, I've done about 6,500 miles on a pair of Bridgestone T31s, which is brilliant actually. So I might just go for the Bridgestone T31s again in a couple of weeks when I replace these. So you can go left towards Richmond, or right towards Leyburn, which is where we're going to go. So it looks like the road's collapsed just here, trying to repair it. Obviously a river comes through here, washed the road away. nice. Not been down this way before, so good to explore a road that I've never been on. And this takes you to Leyburn, so potentially could do it the other way. So I think we're just passing the shooting ranges. Something to do with the MOD on the left just here. Yep. That's where they come to practice the guns, the rifle shots. Hopefully there's no stray bullets. And we're going to go straight across. So we're just coming into Leyburn now. From here we're going to head up to Hawes. So it's amazing once you drop off the moors there, how the temperature comes up. I'm now warm again, whereas I was cold on the tops. So we're just coming down into the centre just here. We're going to turn right, 17 miles to Hawes. A few tea rooms and things here. A few pubs too. Never really stopped in the middle of Leyburn at all. Must add somewhere in Leyburn to the cafe series, I think. Mark's forgotten his indicator. No, he's not. Must have heard me. Now, I know they put self-cancelling indicators on some of the modern bikes, but I think it's about time they put them on every one, really. Okay, so we've just come through Hawes, and we're just trying to fill up at the petrol station in Hawes, which is a machine that's you pay up front, I think, but it's not working. So anyway, we're still on half a tank, and we're just going to head over now towards Ingleton. We'll stop at the fuel station in Ingleton and fill up there, I think. Maybe get a coffee. I think we can get a coffee from that petrol station. So it looks like it's threatening rain at some point. These dark clouds keep coming over. I actually thought the forecast was clear today. So it's been another epic route, epic ride out today. Some roads I've never been on before as well, which is good. Always good to explore. So you'll have seen the map at the beginning of the video. So, if you're looking for a fuel station, there's one in Ingleton. Newly refurbished co-op shop and petrol station. Well, that was a palaver. It was so busy in that petrol station, and of course with the COVID thing, only letting 2 in at a time, took forever just to get some fuel. So we'll just head back now towards Devil's Bridge, Kirby Lonsdale, and then we'll cut down Caton Road and back down towards Lancaster. Somebody flashing there to say there's a camera van down here. Are we in 30 still? I'm not sure. I have not got a Scooby-Doo whether we're in the 30 zone yet. No, we're back in a 50. Sure we are. Alright, I can see you. So it's been a great ride out today, and we're just heading back now down the Caton Road many thanks for all my subscribers again for watching the vids. Thoroughly appreciate your support, guys. And also, if you're a new subscriber to the channel or are thinking of, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell to get notifications of videos coming up every weekend. So the weather's warmed up, 22 degrees, which is nice, and I'm going to head back and get the barbie fired up, get some steaks on there and a bit of fish, and just spend the rest of the nice Sunday with the family. So anyway, have a great Sunday evening, guys, and rest of the week, and I'll catch you on another video next weekend. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.